Hello, my name is Taizu Yang. I'm a tour guide from Taiwan. And today I would like to share some of the Taiwan history with you. The reason why I want to do this is because I know there are many people fighting for democracy around the world, especially in Hong Kong and Myanmar. And I hope this video can start a conversation. And today I want to talk about some of the democracy fighters on this island. And first, let me introduce myself a little bit more. I have been protesting myself during my university time. In those 4 years, I have traveled around the country, and then I have met different protesters. They are fighting for agriculture, fighting for labor rights, and also fighting for their residents as well. So today I want to share a story that happened 100 years ago. So let me close all your eyes and let me take you back to the early 20th century of Taiwan. At that time, Taiwan was colonized by the Japanese Empire. The island is colonized by Japan since 1895 to 1945. And in those times, Taiwanese people has been seen as second-class citizens. It's not being treated fairly. So in the beginning, from 1895 to 1915, many people fight with military force. And sadly to say, none of this has been successful. So local people decide we need to find another way, another approach, which is through ideas, through peaceful protests. And talk about this, I want to tell you one person, and his name is Jiang Weishui. He's a doctor, and he's also a democracy fighter. At the age of 10, he studied Confucius with the Confucius scholars. And at the age of 25, he graduated from Taiwan Medical College and then start his own clinic in the Dadaocheng area, which is called the Da'an Hospital. And in that place, he started to invite many people to talk politics with them. And at the age of 30, he and some of the Taiwanese, about Lin Xiantang, Jiang Weishui, Lian Wenqing, they started Taiwan Cultural Association, which was one of the most influential group at that time. The Taiwan Cultural Association is aimed to empower Taiwanese people through newspaper reading, lectures, and film watching. And of course, the Japanese government didn't like them. So they have their revenge of throwing Jiang Weishui to the prison. And because of it, Jiang Weishui became very famous. And his journey didn't stop there. He kept on founding the first political group on this island, which is the Taiwanese People Party. And with this party, they have tried to send some of the message, such as stop the opium in Taiwan, to the international organization. And that did help shape Taiwan society. Jiang Weishui himself has been thrown into prison 12 times. But every time he'd been thrown into the prison, he came up stronger. So he's a fighter, and he knows that in the prison time, they can only capture his body, but they cannot capture his soul. And he read a lot of different books, and every time he come up, he become more and more knowledgeable. It's sad that he passed away in a young age, but his legacy is so important to this island. And I know there are people around the world still fighting for democracy, and many of them has been thrown into prison right now. And I would like to start a conversation to tell you something about how Taiwanese people got to the democracy society nowadays. And that journey is very long. It started in 1895 till 1987. So if you are interested, please leave a comment, or you can just contact me, and I'll be happy to share this story with you. Thank you, and see you next time.